everybody, and welcome back to another video, also known as the first video for Free Little Library Hunting. The season is finally open for me, and I know everybody's seasons for doing that is a little different. Mine runs from the beginning of March to the end of October, because obviously I live in Wisconsin and it snows whenever it feels like. Obviously you can tell that it is raining today, but it's not raining too terribly where I am that I can't film. And I'm actually sitting at the first one because it's at the nursing home where I'm at. And what I would like to do is, with my books, I know where I got a majority of my books. So I get a lot of my books from Free Little Libraries, and I'm able to label exactly where they were. And what I would like to be able to do is, when I have them and I read them, I would like to be able to return them, like I'm turning them to like the actual library, just so then, you know, I still feel the feeling of going to an actual library. Anyways, we're going to jump out and go to this first one here. I have to grab a book because I might be getting rid of one. I have a whole bag, actually I have a heap ton, like my whole back seat is full of books right now to get rid of. As you guys know, with me doing my children's channel, I go through books a lot. So with that being said, I'm going to try to keep the children's books more for the Free Little Libraries that are at the schools and for the parks, just because that's where kids mostly are all the time. I will not be able to go to the two of the Free Little Libraries that are at the schools right now, as the kids are still in school. So this will be filmed over probably a couple of days. So if the shirt changes, that just means the day changed for me, but for you guys, probably be 1 second. So as you guys can tell, the ground is definitely wet and it is raining. So this might be the only one I do for now, and I might film the rest of them tomorrow. I think I've taken you guys to this one before. If not, then this is new to me. I'm trying my best not to step in the mud, because there's mud everywhere. Okay, so I put books in here before. I definitely don't want to get Marley and Me, because I don't feel like reading that book. A lot of these ones for older people, because this is at a nursing home, obviously. This one's large print, which is really good. Ooh, The Surprise Attack of Jabba the Puppet. The Origami Yoda book. Oh, that's a kid's book. Excuse my filming if it's not great. And there's kids books over here, but we're not going to do that. I am not going to get a book from here, but I'm going to put this book in here because I feel like this book might go well for people who go to this one. I went to a Free Little Library and forgot to film it, but I didn't find anything, and I just ended up putting that 14th fish book in there. So now we're going to put A Wrinkle in Time into this one here. And I've been to this one before, a really long time ago. This one's got a lot. Oops, your paper fell off. Okay, there is a lot of options in here, like Girl on the Train. Excuse if this is shaky, it's in my left hand. There's the sister Girl is. There was a lot of Jesus books in the last one that I went to, so. And since I'm putting a kids one in here, I kind of want to pick out a kids book, but it doesn't look very certain because there really isn't that many in here. Ugh. I'm trying to look in the back here. Yeah, I don't like any of these in here, so I'm just going to stick the book in here and call it good. Remember, I'm trying to get rid of the books, not necessarily trying to get new ones. You guys have no idea how many picture books I have in my hand right now. I am going to a school. I'm trying my best to keep the school name out of the camera, so if it should pop up at all, you will be definitely seeing a blur. And this is me trying to find new books for the second channel. Not that one. Another one. Well, let me put these up here first. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. 4 books that are going in here. What? Oh, are they supposed to... Not this one, though. That one's not supposed to be in there. That one has to go to its original library, like I said. Okay. We are looking for kids' books that might work for reading. But the thing is, I don't know which one of these are considered popular now and which ones are just in here because nobody wants to read them. No Christmas books. Not really looking for SPED books right now. I'm not really looking for too many picture books right now. Oh look, it's the Chick-fil-A book. We're gonna do the Chick-fil-A book because of the last time. This is Elephant and Piggy, Pete the Cat. I think that's about it. So I got 2 that we'll be trying again at a different time. And now we're at the middle school, which I will once again try to show the name of. I'm getting rid of 2 books. I remember Alice in Wonderland when I read it. They had to redo this one. Hopefully you guys can see it because I can't see my screen right now. They had to redo this one because the Free Little Library was really big and there's too many books in it. So, Christmas does not love Stuart Little. I'm actually going to be reading Stuart Little eventually. Zora and me. Puppies, Dogs, and Blue North. Is this something that we want to try and read? Maybe. Maybe. And I actually used to have this book here. I don't think it's on camera. I used to have that book when I was younger, but I don't remember what it was for. And then this one is very popular at my elementary school right now. So we will be getting that one and reading that on TikTok for chapter by the day at some point. Alrighty, this one was actually from this book. This book came directly out of this one last year during one of my final hunts of the year that I don't think I filmed. This is going back in this big one here, along with the book I put on TikTok on Friday, whenever this video came out. So we're gonna stick this one in there right away, along with the Sesame Street book. What is this? What the earth is that? Is it like a pocketbook of a German pocketbook? That's weird. There's a felt book for kids. I definitely don't need to read that one. Little golden books. Should I read little golden books on the channel? On the kids one, you'll have to let me know, because I hadn't thought about those and I wasn't sure. A bunch of word searches and crosswords, but nothing that I particularly want, but that's okay, because we wrote about sharing books and not necessarily taking books. We have this one here. I forgot where I got this one from, but I had gotten the Hair Love and the Frenzy's Light book from here, and I forgot to bring the Frenzy's Light book with me, and the Hair Love one you just saw go into a different free little library because I forgot. Oh shoot, there's a lot of good books in here. So we're gonna stick this one in here, and then I may or may not take maybe a couple. This is a board book for the zoo. I already have one more board book in my car currently for reading to the kids, so I may or may not. Inspired, slaying giants, walking on water, and loving the Bible again. And these little tiny paper books. Then here's another board book. My truck is stuck. And oh my word, I remember this book. I want this one. We'll keep this one here for another kid. We're definitely going to get this one for a TikTok. I was about to go to another park for it, and I stopped by the genealogy center because I remember there's a big one right here full of so many kids books, and I don't have a lot of kids books left because I've just been throwing them in there. So I have, it's upside down, I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I have a feeling I'm going to be taking more books out of this one than I should be. Sherlock Holmes, cool. There's another, that one's a kid's board book. I'm not doing that one. Finding George Orwell in Burma. Gordon Corman's The Hypnosis. That'd be nice to do some Gordon Corman. I know that those are very popular. Agatha Christie. I don't know this one. This got a Newbery Award on it. My Father's. Oh, I really like this book. I might read this one, actually. That would be a cool chapter book to do. Skip. The Unicorn Chronicles, book 1. Fairy unicorns. I love unicorns, you guys, but I haven't read any unicorn books yet. Crocodile Attack. Jelly Belly. That's an old one. Bubsby. Bus boy wanted must be polite. Okay. Test prep. Time for a rhyme. And then there's another one. This is A Chair for My Grandmother, which also has a Newbery, I think, award, or it's either Cadbury or Newbery book. There's crafting book, eco art book, holy kids books. Donna Esmeralda, Who Ate Everything. Oh shoot, guys, this one's a plus. So many books are in here. This makes me so happy. Pumpkin. That would be cool to have if it was maybe that kind of time. So is this, oh, that's the back of a little golden book. Oops. Do lizards eat ice cream? No. There's a whole bunch of these little sped books in here, which I'm not gonna read currently. Frog Meets Dog. I might use that one for TikTok. Orphan Train Home. Is this a sticker book? Oh my word. It's a dinosaur sticker book. No Place for Magic. That's too big. A whole bunch of paperbacks. Man, it is cold out here. The Mystery of Snow Bigfoot. There's no more winter, so we're not gonna do it. Hey Jack. Playground Mysteries. Aw. I don't know if any more of these are showing. Max in the Midnight. That's a little one. And On the Wild Frontier. Okay, well I think I got my choices here. I'm gonna run out of room before I get any more. Look at this beautiful mural. This is another park. And this book, this one is full. Let me tell ya. This one is stupid full. And it's all stupid full of kids' books. And guess what? And I can hardly get it open. Holy cow. Oh. I am picking so many good ones. Why do they all have to be so good? So we're sticking this one in there. After reading it, realized it was part of a series. And it's like the last book in the series. And I didn't want to read it if it was last in the series. So let's look here. Eyes That Kiss the Corners. Okay, so this is a popular book right now at the elementary school. Zilly. No, thank you. Dinosaur Garden. This one's so full. How can you see anything in it? The Red Door Inn. Kill the Messenger. I don't know all these books. I'm just saying them out loud. There's some board books up here like Coco Melon. Is this a McDonald's one? McDonald's board book? Absolutely it is. I got the Little Giraffe, which is a finger puppet book. Why Grow Up? I don't know what that is. I feel like this whole thing needs to be reorganized. More board books. There's Sesame Street. If you think I should do Sesame Street again, you'll have to let me know more about my feelings. Oh shoot, the books are falling down. There's nothing underneath there that's good anyways. Shoot. Okay, so if anybody's in the area for this one, and everybody should know where this one is, they're definitely going to need to come to this one because there's too many kids' books here and I can't take them all. I'm saving these for the kids. And Danny and the Dinosaur. I remember that. This is another Arthur book, Arthur's Baby. Cat in the Hat. We love that Bible storybook. So there's the little green frog that's like this. Like the big fat one. And then there's a small one, which is just part of it. So now we're looking down here at the bottom, which has more of the chapter books. Which I'm trying to look for smaller chapter books to read on the channel than these ones. Ooh, James Patterson, but it's the kids book of James Patterson. Because of Winn-Dixie. I read that book last year. There's so many books. I don't necessarily want to read the Stanley's Flat again. Oh my goodness, that takes me back. The Flat Stanley. Who remembers Flat Stanley? X marks the spot. Sped books. We love some sped books. I Spy. I heard that's a good one. Not one to read on a channel, but just cool, fun books. So many sped books. So many books. This looks like a magazine. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving. That's great. Hurricane. Wow. Cow, did we pick them? More board books. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's good. And the Titanic, but we don't need to read the Titanic right now. Okay, this book I got when I was at our family Christmas at the Airbnb, and it's not going back there anytime soon, so we're gonna go to this one. This one's really cool. I've put books several times in this one throughout the years. See if there's actually any books left in here. The ground is so gross. And the books in here look even grosser. Like, I don't want to put my book in here. That's how gross these are. They are water damaged, definitely. Range Apprentice. Okay, the gross. Gross. It rained last night, and so these are super water damaged because there's no seal on this book. Okay, I'm not sticking my book in there. We'll go to a different one. We are now at another park. This is a splash pad / park. And I read this book last month. And I'm missing all my post-its from my last month's books. Well, or January's books. I can't remember. I think it's January. So before I put this book in the Free Little Library, I'm going to see if the post-it's still in it, because I still need them. It's a way for me, in my OCD mind, to keep track of my books. So this book I just took out of not this comic book, this one I just took out of the Free Little Library, and I'm sticking it in here because it doesn't really have any words in it. Let's see. Oh, look, there it is. Huh, I need that. There's like no... Ooh, this one looks cool. If the shoe fits. This looks cool. I might take that one. Shaquille O'Neal Shack Attack. Oh my word. Life flies when you're having fun. This one doesn't have a jacket on it, which makes me sad because not a lot of people take ones that don't have jackets on them. Sudoku puzzles. Calling of the Angels, an adventurous study of fearlessness and strength, which I'm guessing is another Bible book. Darkling, huh? I don't know what that is. And then this one I am taking, which is Hey Kiddo, which is a graphic novel, but I will still take it for my own graphic novel I shoved in there, because this is a very popular kids book. So I thought I forgot this book at home, and I didn't. So I was on my way out to go home, and I stopped in this little town called Hortonville, and they have one Free Little Library. I actually think... So this is in a really weird location. I had to pull into someone's driveway to get to the Free Little Library, so hopefully they're not paying attention that I'm filming. Look how big this one is. I have a feeling I'm going to end up grabbing more than one out of here. This even has puzzles in it. That's so cool. So we have Percy Jack's Lightning Thief. We have Hunger Games and The Mockingjay. But they don't have sleeves on them. I'm just sad. We have Maya Angelou. I got that book already, but we have Sneak Thief. It's cool. There's some like kid books. Books for coding. Kids coding, that is. And then we have some up above. It's the 1 Year Bible. I saw this before. So it divides the Bible up into 1 year for you. I just had a book fall out, and I'll put it back in just a bit. You have some something, I don't know what that is. Historical fiction. That's cool. Cupidity. This looks like, yeah, that definitely looks like a something interesting. And then kids books. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. This edition. Lots of Christmas books. Chester the Brave. Christmas. I don't want to get any Christmas books right now because then they'll be sitting with me the whole entire year. The Winter Goddess. Great Expectations. Me Before You. I kind of want to read that. I think I'll definitely take that one. There's a lot of different ones in here. Ready to read Justin and the Bully. Rainbow Fish Tattletale. Aliens Need Snacks. I think that's it. I'm gonna just probably stick with that one that I saw. Yeah, just Me Before You. But this is a really good one, and it's really big. I did not film a haul or an outro for this video, and this was like a week ago that I went to the Free Little Libraries, and a lot has happened since then. I've read some books for my TikTok, and I got some more books from the library because they rolled out another full cart that I couldn't resist, and I knew I needed to do a little bit of a haul before I post this. And so here are some books that I got from the Free Little Libraries. I also wanted to make mention that little short one that was in there that looked like it got cut off. That was because I hit stop recording when I thought I was hitting to record in the middle of it. And so I don't know if I actually got, or remember if I got a book. Oh yes, it's actually in the pile here of which book I got from that Free Little Library. So these are just some of them. I didn't get all of them because I wanted to keep some of the kid ones for the second channel. And the object was to get rid of the books, not necessarily trade them for new books. So this one I had gotten at one of the parks is If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy, a meant to be novel, and this has something to do with a fashion obsessed plus size woman and I guess finding love or something. And the thing is, the author is a plus size woman, so I thought this might fit really well for me as someone who's considered to be plus size. What I don't like is the style of this book, from it being super tall. Like, it makes the book thinner with feeling like less pages, but that's because the wording is like this long. So we'll see if I actually end up putting this in my TBR for this year, or if this will be one of those ones that sit on the upper shelf in case I need a filler. And the next one that I have, this one I got in the last Free Little Library that you saw. It was parked, like, I had to park in someone's driveway for it, and it was really weird. This one is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I think that's how you say it. I watched this movie actually when it came out. This one has a stamp for the Free Little Library on the inside, now that I get to examine some of these books more closer. And once again, the wording is up and down like this, and I just don't like that. But I remember watching the movie, and so we'll get to see if the book is just as good as the movie. And then this one is like I want to say a YA, almost adult graphic novel. This is Hey Kiddo, How I Lost My Mother, Found My Father, and Dealt with Family Addiction. This actually came out, I want to say, maybe the year after I graduated high school. And my brother and my sister, they both said that they both read this, and I actually already put a post-it in it because I was kind of excited. Also, I found out somebody must have gotten this as a gift from the author and or something, and they signed it for them, so that's pretty cool. I would like to be able to read that. And then the two kids books that I'm able to show you guys. This is from the one that got cut off. This is, I want to say, Nani's Moon by Julia Inserio and Lucy Smith, and it has the Reader's Favorite Book Award winner on it. And it's also got all the price tags still on it. These books, I didn't really get to look inside them and see what they looked like, but I'm assuming this is gonna be a good book. I feel like this might have to do with some diversity, and also it has a bookmark inside it with a little mouse that says "I love reading" on it. I just found that that's gonna be cute to have. And then this one here was from that big one that I said was by the Genealogy Center. It had a heap ton of books, and I wish I could have just taken the whole free library with me, but you know, you gotta share with everybody. This is Donna Esmeralda, Who Ate Everything by Melissa Dela Cruz, illustrated by Primo Galanesso, I want to say. This one will be interesting to read. I already read it just to check it out, and the author of this, she also did the Descendants series for Disney and Never After series, which is funny because I got rid of that Never After book that I had from school. It's also from the last Scholastic. Eventually I'll be able to say that correctly. I also wanted to share with you guys the books that I got from school. So just hold on one second. You guys will have to let me know down below in the comments which of these books you would like to see necessarily on the second channel, if you have been watching the second channel or if you've been watching TikTok. I don't know if the comments are on for my second channel because it is for kids and I'm still navigating all of that, but I know that the comments are on for my TikToks, so you'll have to let me know if any of these books you would really like to see. All the Star Wars ones I'm thinking about getting through in May, as you know, May the 4th. So I got some more. I have, I think, 2 or 3 that I already got, but then I got 3 more chapter books. I don't know if I'll be reading these word or just reading on my own. This is Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Secret Missions #1, Breakout Squad by Ryder Winham. So that's that one. That's from the animated series on Disney. This one is Star Wars Episode 1 Journal, Queen Amidala. By the way, I've seen all the episodes, so I know what I'm talking about. This is Star Wars Rebel Force Target. This one looks really cool. It's from 2008. These make me excited. I want to read these right now. And then I got some mystery books. This one's the 2-Minute Mystery Collection by the creator of Encyclopedia Brown. So there's a lot of little mysteries in here. These ones might go on TikTok just for fun. This one is More Clue Mysteries of 50 More Whodunit to Solve It in Minutes. So it's basically the game of Clue in a book, which kind of makes me excited. And then even more 5-minute mysteries, 40 new clues of mystery and mayhem if you can solve, for you to solve. I'll probably have a whole mystery section on my TikTok that I'm probably gonna have to dedicate just one day to, just like I do with my chapter by the day, which is going well, by the way. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I didn't expect it to be stretched out as far as has been the next book that I read after Diary of a Wimpy Kid is done. Will definitely not be the next one in the series, as I do not have it right now. And I think I just need a smaller chapter book for Chapter by the Day. So I will be putting a poll out when that comes up to be able to check that out. I got further 5-minute mysteries, 36 new cases of murder and mayhem for you to solve. I might have to figure out what order these go in, so I can figure those out. And then for all the early 2000s girlies out there, if you remember these, this is the Powerpuff Girls. This is number 1 Powerpuff Professor and number 2 All Chalked Up. I definitely probably read these when I was in elementary school. I will be so excited to share these on the second channel at some point. And then 2 smaller chapter books, which I think work out really well for like weeks like this where I couldn't really post because I was having schedule changes and they weren't working with me for recording. I have really real live monsters. It's a book about animals. And then Dancing with Manatees. So those will be quite interesting to have for fillers. So did you guys enjoy this video? I sure hope that you did. I hope that you have enjoyed my first episode of the Free Little Library hunts. There is more to come. That was all kind of almost in the same town. There was probably like 2 or 3 that were not from the same town that were new to me, so I will get to basically mark those off my Free Little Library app. Make sure that you comment down below if you have any book recommendations, what you think about Free Little Library hunting, if you like that idea or not. Make sure you turn on the bell notification for whenever I post new videos. They always come out on either Saturdays or Sundays. I think this one's coming out, I think it's Saturday, because I've waited a whole week and I already have it all edited out except for this part here. So, well, that's all I have to post for this, and then I should be out. That's about it. I will see you guys in the next video.